What's going on, Strictly Geek? I'm your host, David the Hammer Messick, and guys, today we're going to be talking about Spider-Man Far From Home. Now guys, this movie was pretty dang awesome. We're going to do a spoiler-free review on what I thought of it. What were my thoughts about this movie? I'm not going to be breaking it down too far. Stay tuned for the spoiler review film, because I will be breaking it down. But let's go ahead and talk about Far From Home. So guys, this movie, it was pretty good. I mean, like literally Endgame was like the top climax of Phase 3. In Spider-Man Far From Home, it's kind of like answering a lot of those questions. It is the last movie in Phase 3. It's wrapping it all up. And does it do that to a good job? Yeah, it does a pretty good job. You know, I had a lot of questions after Endgame. A lot of people had a lot of questions because a lot happened. I mean, you snap away half the universe and literally they all come back. A lot of people are going to have a lot of questions about that. So did Far From Home answer a lot of those? It did. Did it answer them all the way I wanted it to? Not really. I mean, it was good, but as a Spider-Man film, all in all, like take away Endgame and all that other stuff, it was really good. You know, it was an enjoyable ride. I absolutely love the interaction between Mysterio and Spider-Man. They are so great on screen. And one thing that I really appreciate about Mysterio is, you know, in this movie, you know, it's not the same old story with a villain. It's not some guy trying to take over the world who has all these cool superpowers. You know, the guy uses his brain. He's smart. And it's just a nice, different taste of a villain. I think he does an absolute fantastic job. I love seeing him and Spider-Man on the screen together. Is this a film you should see in theaters? Heck yes, this is a film you should see in theaters. I mean, it wraps up Phase 3, and it opens the door to Phase 4. Here's the thing. I mean, it's a lot more lighthearted. Like it has those moments that just hit you hard because it does take place right after Endgame with, you know, Iron Man dying, Cap's old, Black Widow passing away. It hits you hard. I mean, some of those times it's just like, because, you know, there are those little scenes that it gets brought back up. But all in all, you know, it's a fun ride. We get Spider-Man, you know, and these high schoolers, this trip, you know, they're going to Europe, and it's a fun ride. You know, it's something that you get to enjoy. It's a more lighthearted movie. It's not as serious, I guess you could say, as like obviously what we just came off of that climax of Endgame. But it's definitely a movie you should see in theaters. You know, I'm gonna give it a solid, 8 out of 10. I really did enjoy this film. I'm gonna have to see it again. But one thing that you guys need to do, if you're a Marvel fan and you don't stay to the end credits, shame on you. You have to stay to the end credits on this one, because literally not only is it one post, it's two post-credit scenes, and both of them are huge. Like literally huge. It's opening the door to Phase 4 and what's to come. So you guys need to stay tuned for that to see what's gonna happen. Big stuff is coming in Spider-Man Far From Home. It's a super enjoyable film. Guys, stay tuned for the spoiler video. I'm gonna be breaking it down and talking about things in detail. But if you were wondering if you should see it, yes, you should see it. It's a great film. Enjoy it. I'm the Hammer with Strictly Geek, home of the Geek Elite.